It seems like there's always an insecurity lurking at the back of my head that's just always telling me I'm not good enough. This voice tells me that everyone around me can produce better work or make a bigger impact. And at its peak, this voice was strongest when I was in high school. I went to an academic art school, and it seemed that everyone around me strived for more academic success, and marks would be the ultimate things that would guide your career into...
Wait, what?
English, math, physics, architectural design.
Did you teach you that Indian one?
Yep.
Class where you don't do anything at all? What the hell, class?
What?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
But that was never something I really cared much for. I mean, the marks. But I really enjoyed doing hands-on projects. I always saw my friends getting involved in extracurriculars at school and just really exercising their skills and developing themselves through that. And early on in high school, I was really shy, and it made it really difficult to just approach other people, and it made it difficult to find a community that was more geared towards a hands-on learning experience. But I feel like my education system failed me in the sense that it made me feel like I should be able to keep up with my friends. I should be able to get higher marks, and that would define how successful I would be in the future. And it made me feel like my future would not be as bright if I didn't stay above like an 80 average, and I found that really stupid. This made me feel really dumb, and it almost got to the point where I accepted that I'm never going to be as smart as my peers. But that wasn't really true. It was more of a way of thinking that was different. And during that period of my life, I wish that someone told me that I was someone who didn't necessarily fit into the traditional education system, and I shouldn't feel ashamed to not be able to think like my peers. Because the truth is that I wasn't able to think like my peers, but they can't think the same way as me either. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think that a school should be geared towards more developing an individual's skill set and just developing them as a person, and be taught accordingly to that to truly develop their self-confidence. I'm not saying that I have a solution for this problem in our education system, but I'm trying to let everyone the education system is failing know that you're not alone and that you'll get through it soon. Since high school, this voice has gotten more quiet, and I feel like I'm starting to really understand what it means to play by your strengths and not your weaknesses. Through university, I was finally able to find my community of creative thinkers and designers, and that really pushed me to become better at what I do and just in general strive to improve and better myself. And this was just something I never really seemed to have in high school. So I just wanted to say that I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to study at a post-secondary institution here in Toronto. If you want to hear more about this story, I'm going to have a link in the description box down below. But I really think it's important to understand that everyone has a different set of skills, and they've experienced different things, allowing them to be better at things than other people. And a lot of the times when you're looking at someone that's really good at what they do, you don't really see the hours they put in and the effort they put in to really develop themselves and make sure that their skill is something that they're going to be proud of, something that they're really good at. Understand that you won't be the worst and you won't be the best. And there's always going to be someone that's underneath you that's looking up at you like the way you look up at someone that's above you. So remember that even though you're not the best, you're not the worst. And that's okay. And it's okay to be mediocre at something. As long as you're willing to develop yourself and develop that skill that you really want to pursue, then you'll be okay. That's all there is for this week. I'm going to be uploading my Norway travel vlog in a couple of days. So if that's something you might be interested in, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Do you know what it's like to try your best and then still fail that stupid history test.